Dreams podcast. Period.
Hey, it's Donnie, and you are now listening to the Juicy Dreams podcast. So, finally got my hair done, and I'm ready to get into the things, y'all. Let's get into it. Now, hold on. Let me get my voice things up on here. I was about to say I've been procrastinating. Listen, this is the Jay-Z episode. I don't know if y'all remember, like, Jay-Z did the Roots picnic, like, maybe like a week or two ago. And everybody was in a blitz about it because, you know, he had a new hairstyle. He was dissing. It was his first performance in a long time. He's doing a rollout for an album. You know, everybody got their feels about Jay. Like, how do we feel about Jay's return? So I was supposed to do this episode last week, but life happens. I've been doing trainings for my job, and it just been a lot going on. So we're going to get into it right now. I still want to talk about it. Let me fix this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go straight to the scene. Boom. I was watching a little podcast or whatever, but we're going to get straight to Jay. So Jay did, let me go to my outline because I don't want to forget all of the topics that I want to talk about because it's a lot going on. Like, Jay is dissing, and Jay-Z is an icon and a legend and a mogul. So when somebody like Jay-Z comes out and he starts dissing, like, we kind of got to give it a little bit of attention because I feel like everybody, either you can use this as an opportunity to catapult yourself and be the new quote unquote king, or, you know, surpass Jay-Z, or you could use this as an opportunity to whack him and diss him back. Like, I think that he just opened a Pandora's box, and I really want to explore everything that Jay-Z has done. I am also a big fan of the freestyle. A lot of people have been saying that the freestyle was corny and it was whack, but I think you have to be quite an immaculate artist to diss and whack 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people with one freestyle. I mean, y'all don't have to like Jay-Z, but he said what he said. Like, let's get into it. So my outline says, what's my outline? It's 80. Okay, so he dissed Drake, Dame Dash, Nicki Minaj, Jaguar Wright, Tory Lanez, and they said it was more people. Oschino, Kanye. It was endless. So I want you guys to hear it. Hopefully this doesn't get me in trouble. Hopefully I'm able to play it for you guys, because I don't think it's even going to make too much sense if you don't know like what he said. But he did a lot of dissing, you guys, and it's about 3 minutes. So let's get into it real quick.
Magically run out of place. Your son on a federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth, and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery game. You had to catch Cal and funk it. Was you who punked his? I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flat that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I steal on you suckers, I maul you niggas gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name. You ever heard of a wonder kid? My children is some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get underskin? I really get underskin. As unharmed player.
They ain't like that, y'all.
Everybody think they're the ones insane. You know maniac. Watch how saniac in my presence niggas shrink. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut ass nigga still stuttering. And Chatty Patty down on his luck again.
When he say still stuttering.
Introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him.
Ciao.
You wonder why I do the freestyle rehearsal.
Oh.
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him.
Oh.
Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye. I got Megan them Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the covenant. I prayed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrists get flooded again. My net worth went up again. My next update, the Jigga's up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up the hove. I never looked up to them. Crackers got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them. Don't talk some sense to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuity is how your contract is worded. Don't make me go first. Man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend, not too much of my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I said you don't know, the show ain't even begin.
So, you know, like, I enjoyed it. I just pretty much feel like, y'all, so many disses was said, and I'm so late to the party that, do y'all even really, like, I don't know. I don't know if y'all even still care anymore, but nobody has responded, so I guess we should care. The only person who's really has responded is, like, Jaguar and, you know, like the internet girlies. You know what I mean? We waiting on Nicki. Nicki was that lady who's back on that stuff again. And so he dissed a lot of people that are not rappers, but he dissed Kanye when he said he acting sane, but around me, he, you know, whatever, bitch, he need a therapist, he need a shrink or something like that. You heard what he said. And so that was to Kanye, and he also said, I really get under skin. And that was a threat to Kanye to let him know, stop talking about my kids. I respect that. Jay-Z have to defend his kids. I'm going to go back to my outline because there's so much stuff that he knocked everybody. Excuse me. He whacked every person. Like, as rappers, I think this is a cultural moment because it's time for Drake, Nicki, Kanye, everybody to get in the field. And as much as people want to say, oh, Jay-Z's washed up, Jay-Z's old, nobody cares. No, I don't agree with that. I feel like it's a sport. So, you know, if Mayweather decided he wanted to do another boxing match tomorrow, we're not going to sit up here and play with Mayweather like he's not undefeated. You understand? I think with Jay-Z, like, because he's been around over 20 years, maybe what, like 30 years now? He's been around for like 30 years, bro. You have to, if Jay-Z calls your number, come. Straight up. If Jay-Z calls your number, come. So I'm looking at Drake, I'm looking at Kanye, I'm looking at Nicki, like, what we doing? It's about to be Rasta Pasta. It's about to be uglier than Ken Barbie. Baby, we're about to have a time, and I want to have a good summer. I know Drake don't want to respond because he just dropped his three-peat. So he dropped his Habibti, Maid of Honor, and Iceman three-peat. He don't feel like, you know, he don't want to respond. Cool, fine. But right now, this is what the culture needs. This is what hip-hop needs. Everybody been saying rap dead. Everybody been saying, you know, it's corny, that nobody's talented, you know, yada yada. Well, it's time for the legends to step. Jay-Z dissing. What's up? We ain't talking about Lotto. We ain't talking about 21 Savage. We ain't talking about Lil Uzi Vert. We talking about the Jay-Z. And no, he's not God, because a lot of people always that's that weird stuff, because he is very successful. So a lot of people get it confused and they look up to Jay-Z as like he's this deity or something. No, he's still a human being, but in this rap sphere, you better put some respect on Jay-Z's name. I'm not liking how the internet is playing with Jay-Z. He is very much that nigga. Now, if we come to find out some stuff that he done that we don't agree with, now that's another thing. Because I felt like during the freestyle, he didn't address none of that Epstein stuff. You know what I mean? And that we do want that to get addressed. We do. But I think what's more important right now is that he's reviving. He is resuscitating hip-hop. He's literally putting a shock on it and charge, clear. And it's time for everybody to come to Front Street. Like, we need that because rap has been so diluted with new artists, TikTok artists, you know, artists that come and go, artists that rap is not really their passion. Let's give Jay-Z what he asking for. Jay-Z is dissing. So when you ask me, come. Now, it was a lot of stuff that was talked about, with the Jay-Z thing. He brought Jazmine Sullivan out. This is Jazmine Sullivan here with the blonde hair. Everybody was like, "Oh, she lost a lot of weight, yada yada." To me, she looks good. Let me see if I can scroll down and see. I want to be. I'm so scared because they put a lot of stuff on here that don't belong. But here goes another video right here. Um, I think Jasmine looks great. We already know she sounds amazing. I'm not gonna play anything because I don't want no drama. But you know, the Roots picnic is something that I regret not making it to. I'm really close to Philly. I could have made it down the street. And for him to have brought out Philly artists that we love, like, come on, we love a Jazmine Sullivan set. And she looks amazing. Body tee, no waist. Like, when did Jasmine body get tea like that? A lot of people were saying she looks sick or she on GLP-1, but sometimes y'all gotta chill. Y'all really do be policing people's bodies. But I did want to bring up the Jazmine Sullivan thing. I felt like her being there at the Roots picnic was very tea, and it made me regret not being there. Like, also Brandy was there. I'm about to get into that in a minute, but it was just a lot of people there, and then Jay-Z doing his freestyle. That was the first time that it was heard, and it also was like I feel like it was a moment. Like, people that were there are going to remember that forever, and especially when this shit get to kicking off. Because if y'all think that everybody about to lay down and just take lashings from Jay-Z, y'all did wrong. Everybody wants to be a star. Everybody wants to be the king. So watch how this shit unfold. Shout out to Jasmine though. She looked good. And let's hear a clip. Let's hear a little bit. Let's see. She warming up. She warming up. All I do is play, y'all. But nah, she looks really good and she sounds great too. Y'all heard it. So I wanted to talk about Nicki's tweet. Oh no, let's not get into that yet. Cause where is Bert? Oh, she at the end. She at the end. All right, so we can get into Nicki's tweets. So Nicki, last year she was coming at Jay-Z a lot, and he addressed her in a freestyle. So a lot of people are anticipating a response from Nicki Minaj. I'm giving Nicki credit for just not jumping on Twitter or jumping on the internet and giving like this quick half-assed response. I think what she's doing is sitting back, being calculated, and making sure that when she come, it stick like grits. And typically that's what Nicki does. Like, I know a lot of people might not like Nicki Minaj or like the things that she's been doing in the past couple months. I don't either. Just the whole Charlie Kirk thing and the whole like Republican thing, it throws me off a bit. But nobody can deny how impactful Nicki is to the hip hop culture, the rap sphere, pop culture, everything. Like, Nicki Minaj is such a staple, and I feel like until she retires, these other girls are just scrambling to try to, mimic and imitate her formula. So with Jay-Z, it was very surprising to me that she took aim at him and kind of just went straight to who her enemy was instead of, keep arguing with the girls, keep, beefing with the rap girls like Lotto, Megan, Cardi B. She was like, no, my beef is with Jay, and Jay is the one who has been funding this campaign against me, and it's corporate giants, and it's machines, and Nicki has finally made it clear what the issue has been, and I think a lot of people ignored her. So if you look at this tweet here at the top, it says Jay-Z take off that lace front, and then we go back here and Jay-Z has taken off the lace front. So it's just like, Nicki's impact is really ridiculous. And I know people will be like, that's delusional. But I just feel like, why, if she said this last year in September, are we seeing you in May with an afro? You literally took your dreadlocks out and made an appearance. You was listening to Nicki Minaj and what she told you to do. So another thing, I went to Nicki's page and I typed in, let me see, what's this? Oh God, I hate when X does this. But anyway, I went to Nicki's page and I typed in Jay. This is what popped up. She said Jay-Z take off that lace front. Remember when Jay-Z said he left condoms in the child car seat? Jay-Z got mad that I wouldn't give him a beat that I already began legal paperwork for. The song I did with The Weeknd on Queen. He said it's Beyonce's beat in Hoberson. Just lay down and let them take it and then sue me for remaking a similar beat. Jay-Z versus Nas, DMX, Jazzo, Pac, Future, Bobby Shmurda, Mobb Deep, LL Cool J, Drake, Lil Wayne, Birdman, Amil, Tierra Marie, Eve, Dipset, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. Keep it going, y'all. Jay-Z and Desiree Perez. It appears that to me that you wanted album sales for your pawns, but you've gotten much more. You see now? You'll see soon. The seers see first. Y'all see how it's a plethora of tweets? Like, this is why Nicki is not saying anything, because she already said it all. We about to get some music next. Like, this shit about to get messy. And what do you guys think in the comments? Do you think that Drake is going to respond? And do you think Nicki is going to respond? And how soon can we expect a response? Nicki says, it doesn't even matter. How could 4 different artists all lose approximately 30 million listeners or streams in the last couple of months while actively releasing music and touring? They're rushing out those stats because the jig is up. All those botted enhancements. I didn't even know Mizza was still at it, child. At SC. That's Jay-Z right there. You better come get her. You better tell their exec to say what he called me begging for more than once right before I released PF2. But because I knew Roc Nation was affiliated with them and was trying to use the queen again, I just kept turning their requests down, Bookie. It's been tough for you and Desiree Perez now that you can't use my fans and me anymore, huh? It's been tough now that the smear campaigns ain't smearing the same, huh? I mean, was that a real video of her begging for 40 mil? Ciao. Let me go back. Wait. I gotta read that whole thing, y'all. Oh. I did not know it was about to get this deep when I started this video, because I intended it to be about Jay-Z. And it kind of still is about Jay-Z, but we about to read these Nicki Minaj tweets because, oh my God. Bro, what is Nicki saying? Bro, I feel like when she was tweeting last year, everybody just was looking at her like, oh, she's this cuckoo bird. Oh, she's saying stuff and she's, on drugs or something. Like, people were taking her like she was crazy. But these tweets are aging pretty good. Like, these tweets are aging how they should be aging. Are they not? Let me start from where I left off, because I messed up and I lost the page. So she asked if Desiree was really begging for $40 million, which there's a video out of Desiree allegedly begging for $40 million. I mean, I don't know, saying something about how Roc Nation will be closed down if she don't get the money. That was kind of weird. But she said, I'm going to start right here. Can y'all see where I'm at? Okay. Should I tell them the real story? Ooh. Oh, this is better. Oh, let's do it like this. Should I tell them the real story of why you came to listen to the Queen album in my studio and why you were on the phone with me and G. Roberson telling me that someone else needed the beat that I had already gotten lawyers involved with for my song with The Weeknd? The beat was taken from me and my producers remade another beat and I was sued because apparently the new beat was too similar. Should we discuss the role G. Roberson played in all of this when I had no idea? Remember that line you said about Future and his son? Why did you say that? Life comes at you fast, Jigga man. They said, did you post the weird stats on IG? She tagged the fan page or something like that. And then she said, Jay, how is Desiree? Did she do her deposition? I had no idea she and I used one of the same law firms. Whoa. I need y'all to listen. Y'all not listening. I feel like this page is like, so I do my commentary, fair. But I'm such a conspiracy theorist, bro. And I feel like Nicki is really digging in. If you guys are listening to what she's saying, she's really digging deep. She said, I'm going to reread that. Because you guys got to listen to what she's alleging and what she's trying to dig up. She said, how is Desiree? Did she do her deposition? I had no idea that she and I used one of the same law firms. So you mean to tell me and my op got the same lawyers? Let's get into it. Cause of concern. So then she goes on to say, I just terminated them once I learned. I wonder if what she did to her daughter is proven true. Oh, I wonder if what she did to her daughter is proven true, if she herself would be Baker acted. I mean, wouldn't you say it's insane behavior of your Rock Nation CEO was doing these kinds of things? Remember how niggas tried to lowball me for what I'd make per show for my Gag City tour? But then competition came along and a real offer had to be made, huh? That would make someone split a lot less, right? Did Future's tour with the touring company and had a really successful tour? It's funny. All Future did was say a song he co-wrote was taken down from him without his knowledge. I'm paraphrasing here, but it seems certain people end up hating people they can't get money from, huh? So I feel like this is about to be messy. Like this tweet, I should read the rest of it. Let me read the rest of it. Clearly, I'm struggling, but I want to read the rest of it because Nicki has been coming at Jay-Z for basically a solid year. This is time. Like the biggest person that we're waiting for to respond to Jay-Z is Nicki Minaj. We have Drake. We have Kanye. We have whoever else is in the sphere to respond, but I truly feel like this person was waiting for you to say something. Nicki Minaj has been waiting for her issue. So I want to go back and delve into this type of stuff and how she's making all of these claims and she like clocking all this tea and Desiree this and lowball that and Future and like she's name dropping and she's getting into so much tea and I think people just skip past it. When she said it, it was no big deal. It was, oh, Nicki on her bullshit again. But when you let this tweet age a year and there are lawsuits and everything, like it does kind of seem like Nicki was clocking tea. And I'm interested to see what her response will sound like. So let me finish the tweet, even though I'm stuttering through the hell. She said, it's funny how much more my Gag City tour made than all the others. Isn't it funny how me taking Monica, got people mad because they couldn't get their artists on my tour as an opener? LOL, we got lots of requests. Isn't it funny how the touring data page stopped posting touring data during a certain other person's tour? Were you the one that helped get Desiree pardoned? Lil Wayne was the only one that got punished for his pardon though, huh? I wonder if you guys have any control over any blogs that make them not want to post stuff about you that they post about plenty others. Inside, you're just an insecure guy who would rather pay for bots at 55 than do the right thing. Allegedly, of course. I mean, Nicki said a lot about Jay. I'm sure there are more tweets. That was just like, what? Let me see. Look. Let me say 2009. These are old tweets. Desiree. You was out marching with your fellow Mexican immigrants? Oh, right. You was pardoned by Trump, so you kind of can't, right? Mm. So I dug into the Nicki thing. How y'all feel? Like, we done did that. Like, personally, she not wrong. Like, she's alleging things that we don't really know anything about. So it will be interesting to see how Jay-Z defends or denies the claims or whatever. But I think Nicki's coming in. That's kind of who I'm anticipating the most. But I do want Drake to respond. I think Kanye is afraid to respond. But you see Jaguar on the screen, and this is one person who's not afraid to respond. I'm gonna let y'all hear a little bit of what Jaguar got to say. I know a lot of y'all don't really care because a lot of y'all take what she's, a lot of y'all just think she has delusions. But I think even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. So, let's hear a little bit of Jag, y'all. And be nice, y'all.
He also came at, assumingly at Drake. Again, all these are subliminals, but, Drake just dropped the album saying that Jigga's up.
Why?
And,
Why? If Drake is so irrelevant to you, if you are so the man, if you never looked up to anybody and everybody looked up to you, why are you mentioning somebody that you supposedly said out of your own mouth you can't say? How does that make sense? Because if everyone looks up to you and you look up to no one, how did you notice he was there? Shouldn't even be on your radar.
She ain't lie.
You shouldn't even be worried about it.
Jack, when it comes to hip hop, though,
We're watching an elderly man. We're watching a senior citizen throw a temper tantrum in real time.
Jack, when it comes to hip hop, though, do you at least respect the fact that, you know, there is a back and forth, there is beef on wax, there is, you know, whatever they want to call it, beef, dirty dozens going, you know, do you respect that, like, okay, hip hop is still alive, they're going to have some back and forth?
I don't know if hip hop is still alive, but the culture is definitely in the middle of a very, very, very real civil war. Like what we watched happen between Kendrick and Drake, that's not going to happen between Drake and Jay-Z. That's not. He ain't got the stamina for it. Old man, he ain't got the stamina for it. I just find it funny because, you know, earlier this year in the GQ interview, he sat there and said that battling should probably no longer be a part of the culture. It's time to get past that and leave that alone. Didn't he say that?
So I do kind of want to say I think a lot of people underestimate Jay-Z. Like, you don't just be around for 30 years and you can't get in the paint. I don't want for nobody to gag or be super surprised when Jay-Z start putting belt the ass, because I'm not sure that he can handle, and this is going to sound crazy to a lot of people, but I'm not sure if he can handle Nicki Minaj, because I think Nicki Minaj she's going to be messy. She's going to come with tea. And I think the way that she lays the tea in her music, it always sticks. It's a quotable. It reminds us. It's like, you lie about your life, oh. Like, just so many different things that she says. It's kind of like exposing you in a song. So I think she's going to give it to him. But Jay and Drake will be a really good battle. And I'm not sure that Drake will completely get Jay, because they both have tea on each other. And Jay been around for a long time. And I think what Jay is going to keep reiterating is that y'all work for somebody. I don't. I'm the boss, bitch. You motherfuckers want to get where I'm at. And I mean, I looked up Jay's net worth yesterday. They said he almost at $3 billion. They said they estimate somewhere between 2.5 and 2.8. You know, they don't even know how much people is worth. They just estimate. So he may be worth more than that. But the whole thing about it is y'all not on Jay-Z's level. So even if he lose a rap battle, I'm not sure that he's going to lose anything in the grand scheme of stuff, because he already is so, like, wealthy and such a big deal. Like, stop sleeping on Jay. Like, it's going to be fun. And I want people to attack him, not physically, but lyrically and musically. I want there to be a battle. However, I'm just not going to jump on it and say, oh, Jay lost if he didn't. I'm not going to jump on it and say, oh, it was horrible if it was good. Like, I think the freestyle was good and it was a come moment. And if I'm saying come, bitch, come. I don't like how everybody making excuses about Drake just dropped the album. And like, we don't care. Once your number is called, it's time to come. You wouldn't have said that if the shoe was on the other foot. It's time. And also, it's Jay-Z. Like, are you serious? It's time to go. Let's go. Get on the battlefield. Pokemon, I choose you. The fuck? So I'm going to move on from the Jay topics, because, you know, it's only so much we can talk about. Like, Jay-Z is kind of boring. But anyways, Brandy was at Roots Picnic, and I love Brandy. Can I play this? Let me turn it down a little bit. I be scared to play stuff, but just get into her at the part. No, I think I want to play another video, actually. Hold on. Because it was, yeah, this the one. I feel trembles in my heart. Concern, how can I get with you? Here's what I'm gonna do. I must confess. I'll be here having too much fun. No. Basically, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, that's it. Brandy did her shit. And I love Brandy. Like, I'm mad I didn't go. Period. Why didn't I go? I don't know, y'all. I'm trying. I don't know. Like, the Roots picnic was a thing, and I should have been there. But whatever. We're gonna move on. Yo, this episode is crazy. It's funny. Shit. I'm gonna do another one later, but this one is actually messy as hell, and it's funny because I waited so long to do it, and now that I'm doing it, I'm like, oh my god, look at this messy episode. This is tea, huh? That's a lot of tea. This is actually the last topic. Oh my gosh. Like the video, please. Subscribe to the channel. Comment. Let me know how y'all feel about Jay-Z dissing. Nicki Minaj is gonna respond. Clearly, we already know that. We could tell just based off of the energy in the room. Let me know how y'all feel about Brandy and Jazmine popping out at the Roots picnic. Was that cute? Was that tea? Did y'all like that? And do y'all like them as artists? And now we're gonna get into the last thing, which is the Diddy tape. 50 Cent's baby mom was in the Diddy tape. Of course I can't play anything because it's you know, what you call it, explicit in nature. So no, we can't play it, but 50 Cent had a response and said, yo, little bro, hope you enjoying this new trend while it lasts. More clips dropping soon, trust me. The world's about to see exactly who you really are. Can't believe a cruel soul like you. It's more, but basically exposed them. This is the guy who's in the video, because evidently there's a guy and a girl, and Diddy is watching. So this is the guy. And the girl is 50 Cent's baby mom. You can look her up. Her name is Daphne Joy. But pretty much, I don't know. It's like so much to be said, but I kind of don't want to say. Everybody was saying Diddy's dick is super small, period. And in the video, you can see him cuffing it in his hand, and it's kind of like you can't see any meat. So clearly, like, it's small enough to be held in his hand or whatever. It's just, like, I don't know. It's a lot. And, I mean, it's like, is it a big deal that, I don't know. Like, I don't know if we expect him to have a big dick, or like, I just don't know where the conversation begins to start. And then the video is so weird, and he's directing stuff, and he's pouring oil on him. It's so much to be said. I could really honestly do an episode just about this tape, because I watched it. And, like Diddy, like, it's weird. He has his fetishes, he has his fixations, his things. It's not abnormal to have kinks and things, but I just think what gets really weird and treacherous is when you're such a, like, powerful person, and you may potentially be abusing that power that you have to do, like, sexually deviant things. That's scary. I have so much to say. Like, I just don't. Like, I'm flabbergasted right now because I didn't think I was going to feel this emotional or, like, just as interested in this topic as I really truly am. But I think it's so much to break down with the Diddy thing. The bisexuality or the sexuality spectrum. You know, the using the girls. And I think that he kind of wishes that he could be in the position of the women. Some people say that he wants the men to please the women in a way that he can't please them. But something about it just seems a little homosexual in nature, especially with the whole thing with the rubbing the stuff on his chest, and what do you call that? The ejaculation. He's rubbing other men's ejaculation on his chest, and, like, it's just, honestly, if we're being fair, like, he just has a bisexual nature to him, and I think that the kink of it all, and like involving the women and the men from different states and flying them out and here and there, like everything that was exposed during the trial, I don't think that it was super, like, it was the worst thing in the world, but I think it like showed, like, it could get gross, it can get weird, and I think he is more of a bottom. Oh God, Diddy's gonna kill me. I just think he's attracted to the man. Like, let me show you the guy one more time. I'm about to end the episode because I think I'm going to get in trouble for this. But this is the man. And what I will say to you guys is the man is very well endowed. Like, huge. Yeah. And so, like, with him being like this monster and Diddy being this, like, Tootsie Roll, he enjoys him in the act, but I think he enjoys him in the act more than the woman. Similar to when he was doing things with Cassie and he would like direct and demand her to do certain things and it would be like for his sexual pleasure. I think that he imagines himself doing these things with these men, but he may have a certain, what do you call that? Like a barrier or boundary or just something that stops him from actually doing it himself. Like from actually just, you know what I'm trying to like, I'm clocking T. That's what I'm saying. We about to get off of here. Y'all better subscribe to this channel because I'm keeping it 150. I'm keeping it 200,000 if we gonna be real. There's an attraction to the man. There's an attraction to the large phallus. There's an attraction to the stroke and the oil on the body and like I kind of get it, but it's extreme. You know what I mean? I just think with the tape coming out, it solidifies that Diddy is bisexual. Allegedly. Like I said, this is my feelings. You know, I think that he's attracted to a big dick. Like, sorry. I think he likes a big dick. I think he likes to see it, you know, go in and out. The stroke, the man, the oil on the body, the chisel. The same things that I enjoy. I think that he can appreciate the beauty of a man. And I think that that's one of the things that he truly was paying for when he was having these experiences and these escapades and these freak-offs and yada yada. But he's in jail for it. So I feel like as freaky as it got, hopefully everybody feels like justice was served. Right. Like, I hope if anybody feels like he did anything wrong to them or, like, you know, like, I hope that him serving his time, I hope that they feel like that was justice. I don't know. It's just really weird. And especially with the evidence being out and the lore of Diddy. Like, Diddy has lore. We've all thought things about him for years. It just kind of, like, just puts... It kind of gives us clarity in a way. It's kind of like the bones in the closet. What do they call that? Like the beautiful bones or the lovely bones or whatever. It kind of is that. But I just hope that everybody that was involved feels like justice was served. Because Daphne, it kind of feels like she got exposed. Well, she did get exposed. Like, I don't know if she feels any better or... I don't know. And I truly feel like the guy that's on the screen, I think he's the one who exposed the video. I think he just sold it for some money. It's all alleged, but I think he just sold it for some money. Like, who cares? You know, he's already in the content, the adult entertainment industry. Like, it's nothing to him. We've all seen his big old thing. And, you know, like, it's no big deal to him. So, it's just so many layers, you guys. I'm going to let it go here. Like I said, it's a lot to digest. I mean, yeah. And then the fact that I'm going to let it go, like I said. And I got another video to do soon, so I'm going to leave it here. I don't even want to overwhelm myself. And I want to talk about Love Island. Guys, let me know if you want to hear, like, kind of like little stuff about Love Island, because I wasn't going to talk about it, but I didn't think I was going to like it so much. So, I forgot a topic. I don't care anymore. Anyways, so just like the video, please. Subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. How y'all felt about it. What I got to say. I'm going to do my next video. It's going to be about just current tea that's going on. It's just a mix of stuff that's going on. I don't really even... I know I'm going to talk about Olandria. What else? I don't know. But like I said, I'm going to leave it here. Keep it juicy for me. I don't know. I'm having a lit day. I'm all over the place. So, thank you for coming. Like, subscribe, comment, and keep it juicy for me. And I will see y'all on the next video. Thank y'all so much for rocking out with me. Mwah.
Hey.